Celeb Secrets is hanging out with Sam Dezz today. You know, we talked a little bit about what's going on, but how are you doing in this time at home?
I'm doing great. I mean, I've kind of been enjoying it a little bit, oddly enough. Getting to know more about myself, connect with my audience a little bit more. It's been a good time. I've been enjoying it.
Have you picked up maybe any hobbies while you've been at home? I mean, you've been on TikTok. I've seen that. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Let me think. Any hobbies? I mean, I've just been lifting a lot more, I guess. I guess you consider that a hobby. My friend who lives like 5 minutes from here, he has an indoor gym, so I go over there. He's like the only person I hang out with because of coronavirus and everything. But he has an indoor gym. He also does TikTok, so I make content with him.
It's crazy to think you have all these Instagram followers and you're huge on TikTok, but I feel like not a lot of people know of you yet. So for people that don't know you, who is Sam Dezz? Tell us.
Honestly, I'm just your average 19-year-old kid. I moved around growing up. I moved around a lot. My dad's in the Navy, so I lived in 4 different states or something like that.
Yeah.
So I moved around a lot. Played soccer all my life. Love soccer. Diehard fan.
I mean, that's awesome. You have all these followers, and you did say that you're really athletic, but I know you're modeling as well. So what made you want to, pursue modeling instead of professional sports?
I've kind of always known. I mean, like 4 years ago was when I started my Instagram, and I kind of started gaining a following on there because I saw these other people posting like modeling pictures and stuff like that. And I was like, so I have an older sister, her name's Hannah. I was like, Hannah, yo, check out what these people are doing. Like, I feel like I could do the same thing. So me and her kind of got together and we would just take pictures of each other and we enjoyed it. And my followers just kind of grew with that. And then over time, I don't know, my love for it developed more, and people started reaching out to me like, hey, have you ever thought about modeling and stuff like that? Started getting scouted, like, I don't know, when I was 15, IMG scouted me. I flew out and I met a bunch of people there. And then just this past year and a half, really, it grew even more because I moved back to California. I was living in Virginia, Williamsburg. Yeah, like colonial area. Moved back out here, and my friend that I lived with that I was telling you about earlier, he signed with Wilhelmina as well. So his agent reached out to me. I went in, met with them, and they signed me. So I guess it's just grown over time.
I was going to say, that's crazy that you're even a Wilhelmina model. You know, people, they work all their life to try and get a deal with Wilhelmina, and you're only 19 and you have that. So how does that feel for you?
Awesome. I know, I feel so blessed. So blessed.
And maybe can you talk about some of the campaigns that you've done so far? Any of your favorite ones?
Yeah, of course. So, I don't know. I've done a few different campaigns that I've loved. I love editorial shoots. They're so fun. So, I mean, like, they're kind of more artsy and stuff like that. Commercial ones are fun. They definitely pay more, but I kind of like get into my groove. Like, you dance to music, like you vibe, you do crazy stuff, like putting your hands over your head. So I definitely love editorial shoots. But a few of my favorite campaigns, I think I just did one I think it was for Roller Coaster. Okay. So that's cool. Or it was Man About Town, one of the two. But I shot with some amazing photographers. I had an amazing time. They dressed me up in some like dope outfits. So it was really fun. That was probably my favorite shoot.
Have you ever thought about doing Runway? I feel like you'd be the perfect fit for Runway.
I have. The only problem with that is they like their runway models super tall and super skinny.
Okay.
And I'm only 5'11". I might be 6 foot now. I don't know. I was 5'11" my 10th grade year. But yeah, I don't think I'm tall enough for that. They like them like 6'2", 6'3", and I'm not super skinny. I have more of a lifter's body.
You don't look 5'11". From your photos, you don't look 5'11". That's crazy.
I know. People tell me that. They're like, oh my gosh, I thought you were gonna be taller in person. I'm like, I know, I wish.
But hey, maybe you could change that. Maybe you'll be the first 5'11" male model at New York Fashion.
I wouldn't be opposed.
Right? So let's maybe talk about creating content, because that's something that you've been doing a lot during quarantine. So how would you say the pandemic has inspired you personally as a creator?
I don't know. It's definitely helped me connect more with my audience. So, I mean, it's giving me more time to have like personal relationships and stuff like that. It's giving me time to like respond to DMs and just meet new people and see what my audience is really like. So I guess that's been a blessing. It's also helped me think outside of the box, because you can't really collab with as many people because like you can't go out and stuff like that. So it's limited like the kind of content I can make, but it's also made me have to think outside of the box, which is really nice. But yeah, mostly it's just helped me connect with my audience a lot more.
Is there one thing, that you're taking away from being at home?
Definitely don't take your freedoms lightly, I guess. I used to go out every day, hang out with people, go shopping, stuff like that. It was normal. Taking a step back from that, you realize how blessed you are to be able to do those things, And
maybe talking about a little more on TikTok, for people that haven't been on your page yet, what are you posting? What can we expect from your feed?
Just your average trends, I guess. I kind of see what's trending on my For You page and I put my own spin on it, I guess. So like you can, my content, there's a variety of it. So I make relatable content sometimes. I'll make content with my girlfriend, Brooke. I'll make like thirst trap content, I guess, with my friends where we're just shirtless singing songs. But like, it depends what video you see.
And I want to talk about the content with your girlfriend, because I love how you guys are so open about your relationship. Because, sometimes people in the spotlight, they don't really like to talk about relationships. So how was that going with you guys that you're like, okay, we're going to post each other on our social media pages?
Oh, I love it. I mean, I think we have a great relationship. It's healthy. I just post whatever I enjoy posting and hopefully people like it,
Yeah.
I don't think too deep into it.
But I want to backtrack a little bit. How did you guys meet? I want to hear the story.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I got you. It's just a classic 2020 romance story. So basically, she slid into my DM saying, "Hey, what's your Snapchat?" I was like, "Oh, okay, you seem cool. Let's be friends." So I added her on Snapchat. We started talking. We talked for a while, and then same day we FaceTimed each other. We were like, "Oh, like we get along pretty well over Snapchat. Why don't we FaceTime?" So we FaceTimed and we talked for a little bit. We just kept FaceTiming. I don't know, we talked like maybe every other night for a few months. And then randomly she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in LA next week. Are you gonna be out there?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's hang out." Like, of course, like this is exciting. So she came out, we had an amazing time. It was awesome. We did a lot of stuff. Basically, she went back home and a week later we made it official. And yeah, we've been dating ever since.
That's so awesome, because sometimes that stuff doesn't work. I could be the first person to tell you that stuff does not work.
Oh, I know. Like, things aren't always the same as they are online, People are different in person. So I can see that.
So I know it is quarantine, but what's, like your typical date night when you guys were together, and maybe once quarantine's over, what are you guys going to be doing?
It really just depends on the mood we're in. Like, if we're in the mood to go out, if we're in the mood to stay in. So it could vary from staying in and watching a movie and just hanging out and eating snacks to going on a hike. Love going to the beach, long drives with good music. I mean, it's just fun.
So now, what do you love most about Brooke? What was that one thing that really stood out to you?
Oh, her smile. Her smile, for sure.
I love that you guys are so happy.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
So maybe now let's talk into 2021. Do you have maybe any other projects that you could tell us about? What should people be on the lookout for you?
Definitely staying with modeling stuff. So probably see some cool projects coming up with that.
Yeah.
Hopefully like a Calvin Klein type thing. We'll see. And then for acting, I just got into that. So we'll see. I've been auditioning for stuff. Fingers crossed I land something soon. We're both just gonna have to wait and see on that.
But how's that been auditioning, especially during a pandemic? Because it's not what it used to be.
Oh, it's completely different. I feel like I'm a completely different person. Like if we're in person versus online, like I don't know, there's just little things that you pick up on a person. It's just been, I don't know, I would say more difficult for me, but it's been good at the same time, because you do self-tapes now. So basically you sit in front of a ring light and there's a camera on you and you read your lines with someone else. So it's always my brother and I always read lines with him and then we send them in. So it's been fun. It's been good. I hope it goes back to normal soon though, because I feel like there's nothing like being in person, reading lines in front of directors and producers and stuff like that. It's nerve-wracking and kind of have to get used to it.
We are Celeb Secrets, so our big question is, are there any secrets or fun facts about you that your followers wouldn't know?
I speak a little bit of Spanish. Okay. I don't know if that's like a secret, but I speak a little bit. I went to an immersion school, so 3rd grade to 5th grade. So I was just speaking Spanish like half of my school day and English the other half. So I was pretty fluent for a while. It's worn off a little bit, but I can still speak a bit. So I guess that'd be my secret. You want to hear some?
Yes.
Okay. Yo puedo hablar un poquito de español porque fui a una escuela que solamente habla español por 3 años.
I understand a little bit. I mean, obviously I took Spanish in school,
Yeah.
but I'm not a pro, but I could pick up that you took Spanish in school for 3 years.
Yes.
Okay.
That was what I was saying. Yeah, I was saying I went to an immersion school for 3 years.
Oh man.